everyone, if you're wondering what happens at the first walkthrough when you're buying new construction, stick around. In this video I'm going to let you know. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina Branch, a local real estate agent here in Baldwin County, brokered by Elite Real Estate Solutions. If you're thinking about moving to Baldwin County, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification down below so you'll be notified anytime a new video is posted. In this video, I'm going to tell you about what happens when you go to your first walkthrough at a new construction home. When you purchase a new construction home in Baldwin County, generally there are two walkthroughs towards the end of the build of the home. The first one is called the first walkthrough. It's usually about 1 to 2 weeks before closing. In this video, we're going to talk about what happens when you're there. Before you go to the first walkthrough, if you are a client of mine, I suggest to my buyers that you have the home inspected by a professional home inspector. Now I know it's a new construction home and you will get a warranty with a new construction home. However, when you go to the first walkthrough, there's a punch list that you're going to sign at the end, and those are all the items that you want fixed before you go to your final walkthrough right before closing. And I always tell all of my buyers, wouldn't it be so much easier if you already knew everything that was wrong with the home so you could put it on that first walkthrough punch list, so whenever you go to second walkthrough and you're closing, after closing, you're not going to find anything that you may have missed in your excitement of walking through the house, which a lot of buyers go through. So when you're there, you're very excited, you're happy you're getting your new house. I don't want you to overlook anything that you will want fixed, and then if it's after closing, you would actually have to go through the home warranty process rather than just have it fixed before closing. So if you have the house inspected by a professional inspector, you take the report with you to the first walkthrough, and we can point out those items to the superintendent and let him put it on the list. Most builders have a process when you arrive for the first walkthrough. Some builders have a restriction on how many people can go with you to the first walkthrough, so I'll let you know if there's any restriction. The superintendent will first go over the home warranty usually with you. They'll discuss the items that the home warranty does cover and what the home warranty does not cover. They're generally going to have you sign each individual item so you're aware that everything was discussed with you. Then they usually walk you around the house and they show you the functions of the house. They will show you the air conditioning unit, how it works, probably how to turn it off and on. If it is a digital, they may explain how to put the app on your phone if that is one of the features. They will also tell you how to clean the air conditioning unit or service it once a month by pouring bleach down the drain tube. They'll give you little tips on the maintenance to keep everything running smooth in your home. They will show you the breaker box. They give you a lot of information, so it might be helpful if you bring a notepad with you to take notes if you'd like. The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to walk around from room to room in the house. Make sure you bring someone with you that has good eyesight, because you're going to put tape on the walls anywhere you feel needs touched up with paint, or if the sheetrock happens to need to be touched up. If there's any defects in the house that you feel needs correcting, you will have the superintendent write it on the punch list. Each builder kind of has their own coding. Some of them bring blue and green tape, other ones just bring green tape, and everything is marked. They'll give you some tape that you can place on the walls too. Some of them will follow behind you, and everywhere you point out, you just put where you want the tape. And anything that's not paint or sheetrock correction will be written on the punch list. So at the end of your walkthrough, make sure that everything is written on that punch list the way you want it worded, because you cannot add things to your punch list at the second and final walkthrough. You're going to walk the interior of the home and the exterior of the home. So anything that you see or I see if I'm with you that needs to be corrected, we will make sure that it's written on that list before you sign it at the end of the first walkthrough. Generally, the first walkthrough takes about 2 hours. If you want to spend a little bit more time having things better explained to you, it could take up to about 3 hours. So plan 2 to 3 hours, wear comfortable shoes, And try not to get too excited about getting your home. Try to focus on the things that you do want to check. If you choose not to have a home inspection done by a professional inspector, I will help you to make sure that you flush every toilet, you run every faucet, you run the dishwasher, you check any appliances, make sure they're all installed and properly functioning when you're there. At the end of the first walkthrough, I always suggest to my clients that you take a picture of the punch list so that you have it for your records. Whenever you come back for the final walkthrough 1 hour before closing, sometimes there are things that are not completed. They're written on a final walkthrough punch list, and those things will be done after closing. Generally, it's nothing that's major. However, if the part they needed was on back order or a cabinet was damaged and has to be reordered, those things are sometimes put on that final punch list. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about what happens at the first walkthrough, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Hopefully this eases your mind about what exactly goes on during your first walkthrough when you're buying a new construction home. Make sure to watch this next video popping up to learn more about Baldwin County real estate.